Hello everyone, my name is Matt. I'm going to show you how to tune your guitar today. I've been asked by a few people in the lockdown that they'd love to learn a new instrument and the guitar would be really cool, and they've wanted to for a while, so I'm here to help with that. One question was, how do I tune? Right from the start, right at the beginning, how do I tune an instrument? How do I make sure to start playing, start learning? So we're going to start there. Now, I'm going to introduce myself first. So I'm Matt, and I've been playing guitar now for 20 years. Still practicing, still learning when you can. But yeah, I guess I've got a collection now. I love guitars, I love music, listening to all sorts of different types of music. But my guitar collection is quite a few. I'll probably be using a few different ones in these videos and explaining the differences and why and how they work, etc, etc. But I've gone with this one. It's got standard tuning pegs, no fancy business, and a fixed bridge at the bottom so we can tune, and away we go. At the moment, it's in tune. There we go. And we're going to throw it out completely, and then I'm going to explain how to tune up your guitar. So that's going to be really bad now. Yeah, nice. Okay, so how do we tune a guitar? Firstly, we've got 6 strings here. Obviously, all we need tuning. These strings will be tuned to specific notes. Starting on the thickest one is the lowest string here. We've got E, next one A, D, G, B, and E. So these will need to be in tune. So we're going to have to find a note from somewhere. Now, when I started, I had a CD where it would play each track for each note, and I would tune up to that, make sure they're all in tune together. You can get guitar tuners that you clip onto the top here. They tell you what note is being played. You can plug it in to a computer or use use a phone app. And normally they'll tell you how far in or out of tune you are as well. So what I'm interested in is just getting this first highest string, the thinnest one here, in tune first to an E. And then we can tune all the others to that string, and that means that all of the guitar will be in tune to itself, which is really useful. So how do we get this one to an E? As I say, you can use apps, etc. if you've got a keyboard or anything like that lying around. Also, I've added to the description of this video a file that you can download that I've made, which is just this being played over and over and over again. Just repeat the track. So download that file from the description. You can save it again onto a phone or onto a computer and just play that file over and over and over again. That's going to be this highest string here, tuned to an E. So I'm going to tune that now, and I'm looking at a guitar tuner to do that rather than listening to perfect. So that is now tuned to an E. So how do we tune the other 5 strings to this string? Firstly, we're going to need to fret down on the fretboard. There is a rule. So the idea here is that as the strings are pretty long, you've got higher ones, lower ones, etc. But as we fret down, and you'll hear, you can actually get pretty high on any string. So if we go to the highest string, we can play that all the way up to the top. It gets really high. If we play the next highest string, the second string, we can play all of these up again really high. So that note at the top of the second string is a lot higher than being played with the first string here being played. So at some point, the reason I'm saying that is at some point there's going to be a crossover where this lower string is in tune, the same note as the higher one by fretting it down. And that fret, the rule is fret 5. So counting in between the fret wires here, we've got fret 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can fret down fret 5 on the second string, the B, and play that note. And we're going to play that alongside open, they call it, so not fretting down on the highest string. they should be the same note. They're not at the moment. So all we do is we play those two together and move the second string tuning peg up or down. It's trial and error to see if we can hear that wobble in the wave. You can hear that. It's quite fast. The slower the wobble is, the more in tune it is. It's slowing down by going that way, so I'm going to loosen that tuning peg. It's a lot slower, but it's very gently still there. You can hear it. Slower still. A little bit more. There we go, we're in tune. Okay, so those two strings are now in tune. This will be an E, first string. This one will be a B, the second string. Let's tune the third string. So with this one, as there's an exception to every rule, just so happens it's the second thing that we do that we find the exception. But instead of fret 5, we're using fret 4. All the other ones will be fret 5. But it's just this third string that we're tuning is fret 4. So we'll fret down on fret 4 on the third string and play that note with the second string to tune it to it. You can hear those waves are pretty close together, quite fast ripple effect. It's faster still, so I went the wrong way. We'll go that way. Better. Better. There we go, it's getting there. There we go. Those two are in tune. So let's carry on through the two middle strings now, the third string and the fourth string. So we're playing the fourth string on fret 5 and the third string open together. Almost in tune anyway, but tweak that one. I sometimes have to admit I find if they're too close in tune, I like to take it out of tune and then dial it back in again, because there we go, perfect. Now we're on the fourth string open, we're tuning the fifth string, which is going to be an A. And we're fretting down on fret 5 on the fifth string and playing the fourth string open. Let's go the wrong way. There we go. Getting slower, that wobble. Excellent. And now the last two strings, so that we're tuning the thickest string, the sixth string, the E. So we're fretting down on that string, on the sixth string, and playing the fifth one open. There we go. It's an E major chord, and you can hear it sounds nice. So that is our guitar in tune to E tuning, standard tuning they call it, where we have the sixth string is an E, the fifth string is an A, fourth string is a D, third string is a G, second string is a B, and the first string is an E. So thanks very much for watching. I'll post some more videos soon, and that's me over and out.